What's going on, YouTube? It's the boy Saint Francis, and in this video I'm going to show y'all how to make chords in Logic without knowing music theory. This is pretty much directed towards people who just got into music producing and who knows nothing about music theory and just is completely lost, you know what I mean? This is just a little beginner's video. So are we gonna start out? All right, so you already got your piano, you got your instrument, you're like, man, I'm ready to make some fuego. It's fire, Spanish, you know what I mean? I'll let your boy, you know, diverse language skills over here. But anyways, so you're like, all right, now I don't know what notes to put down to make chords and nothing like that. All right, so Logic comes with this dope thing called scale quantize. As you can see right here, boom, scale quantize, right? All right, so let's pick a scale. G sharp. I want to go to natural minor. Cool. All right. So now we know our scale is going to be within the G sharp natural minor, right? So go up here. Usually I put it as my right click. So you have your two buttons up here. You have your pointer, which it corresponds with your left mouse button. So if I go to pencil, you see my cursor is a pencil, but I don't want to be a pencil. Pointer, and then your right one will be your right click on your mouse. And when you go to your time quantize, it affects the length of your note. So right now I got 1/16th note. In order for me to use the brush, right, I hit command on my keyboard and then I just right click. Command and I just left click, and that is loud. So let me bring that down for y'all. Click that, take down the velocity. And then you can also erase. Command. You see a little erase button came up. It says brush tool, erase button, brush tool, erase button, brush tool, erase button. Click it, it erases, right? As you see, I try to put a note on C, but Logic is like, nah, bruh. C is not in the scale of G sharp, excuse me. So, you know, you got a B, right? And as you can tell, like I said, my note length is 1/16th, and it only made 16th note. So I want to make some chords, so I'm gonna go 1 for 1. So it's gonna be the length of a full bar, right? So let's start. So G sharp, I want to start my root note with a G sharp right there. And all right, let me put out some root notes so I get like a little melody going. You can click and hold and go through all the notes in that scale, right? Boom. All right, so you got your root notes. You're like, all right, got a little vibe going. You know, I'm just trying to get my little shoulders bouncing and whatnots. So you want to make your chords. Okay, then. Now, the trick to it is that every other note that appears, you lay it down, right? You know a chord is made of 3 notes. So every other note that appears, you lay down. So I got my G sharp. So I have an A sharp that appears. The next one that appears, the one after that, is a B. So I'm gonna let that ride. So now C sharp shows up. Then you got your D sharp, right? So boom. So I skipped the A sharp and I skipped the C sharp, right? And as you see, I got my scale. My chord of G sharp minor, right? And if you look up here, that's how you know that you have a chord. It will tell you what chord you selected. So now, all right, I got a B. So I remember, I'm like, man, that showed up on that C sharp. But so I'm gonna skip that and I'm gonna go to D sharp. Man, that E shows up. I'm gonna skip that one and take that to F sharp. You got a B, right? So on and so forth. I know that E shows up, so I'm gonna hop to B. Oh man, G sharp, okay, right there. But nah, I'm gonna hop to that A sharp. You got you a E flat minor. Now, that D, I don't want the D. I'm gonna go to, D sharp. I don't want that. So I'm gonna go to E. I'm gonna skip that that F sharp, and go to that G sharp, right? Then you got C sharp minor. Literally just made some chords. All right, now what I ended up doing, I ended up making it sounds too high. Let me turn this up a little bit. The octave, it sounds too high, so what you can do to bring down all your notes an octave, and so what I want to do, I'm gonna hit Command A, Shift, Option, and my down directional button, and it will bring it all down an octave. Literally, boom. Now, I'm just going to elaborate a little bit further. So, you see you got the build up. You see those drastic changes, right? And if you think about it, you know, a piano player will not, won't have their fingers jumping in such drastic changes, right? And plus, you can hear that it's not smooth. Like, you can hear it. It sounds good together, but it can sound better. That's what I'm getting at, right? So what I'm going to do is, so I know my root notes, right? So what I like to do, I like all my root notes. I held shift and I just clicked on them. And now I hold option. I know this note is at G sharp, right? I'm bring that down to a G sharp. One octave below. Or I could have just clicked them and did the whole shift, option, and down button. But it would have just moved everything down. It wouldn't have copied it. So when you hold option and you click on your MIDI note, or even up here, if hold option and I click, you can see it's ready to copy. And I can copy. Boom. Command Z to undo. All right. So anyways, I got my roots, my bass notes. You know, it sounds good. You know that they make that chord still, right? So then what I like to do, I like to come in and just, all right, let me bring down this A sharp, shift, option, down. Okay. See, it sounded a little bit better. So I'm going to bring down this G sharp right here, shift, option, down. Right, it sounds smooth, it sounds more natural, you know what I mean? So there's that. Literally how make chords in Logic Pro X. If y'all like the video, please comment, let me know what y'all think, like it, share it, subscribe to the channel. Also, just thank y'all for watching in general, and I'll see y'all in the next video.